Hi everyone, this is me, Morgan Birch, Kids First film critic to age 12, and right now we are here at the fantastic show called the Hollywood Walk of Fame Honors. I'm really excited. We're going to talk to some magnificent people who had their stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and be able to get some great interviews. We're then going to watch the show, and you could be able to check this show out on the CW on the 24th, the day before Thanksgiving. So come on, let's go and have a fantastic time. Here with Laura McKenzie, who is part of the terrific and magnificent Hollywood Christmas Parade. So how are you today?
I'm fine. I'm really excited to be here for the Walk of Fame honors. This is like an amazing event to honor Hollywood. The rarest, I just said it's one of the rarest awards you can get because there's only so many. I mean, the Oscars, the Emmys, the Grammys, they hand out just as many awards as there are names on the Walk of Fame. So you can see how special it is.
Definitely, and it's a very great honor.
Are you going to come to the parade this year?
Of course, I'm never going to miss a year. I love it. I love the floats and everything, and it's terrific. Speaking about which, what do you think about the terrific Hollywood Christmas Parade? And it's just coming up in actually a month.
Yes, it's always on the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
So make sure it is actually just a week after. So that's when they finally show it, and also it's a week after this terrific show, which will be airing on the CW on the 24th.
Is that right? I'm glad to know that.
So it's like just a couple of days after.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
Well, I'll see.
But you know what a lot of people don't know, and you're definitely way too young to know, but I'll tell you now. Unless you know a lot about the history of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, my father, Stanley Kramar, got the first star on the walk in March 28th, 1960, before I ever was thought of or born. I mean, but you can still go see his star. It was the very first one.
That is just magnificent and
a big piece of history.
That's incredible, as a matter of fact, because that is one of the biggest honors you can get in Hollywood.
I think so too.
Ron and Devin and their adorable dog. So how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing terrific.
How he's doing?
Well, how are you doing first?
I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. You know what his name is?
No.
Prince.
Prince, how are you doing?
Oh, now you're quiet? Now you got nothing to say?
Well, that's just too cute. So what are you guys working on so far lately?
Well, we work on a show called The Bay, which you can see on Amazon Prime. The Bay, the series, and he stars in it, and I'm a producer on it. We're working on a sitcom called Bruna in Beverly Hills as producers and actors, and we're working on a film called 411.
Fariba, and how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing magnificent. So are you excited to be here at this wonderful event? And
Absolutely, absolutely. I think this is exciting. This is the chance to see everybody together and celebrate the Walk of Fame.
Definitely, it's a huge part of history for the amazing Walk of Hollywood and Hollywood itself.
Absolutely.
So is this your husband or?
No, I'm the senior vice chair of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Yes.
Together, yes, at the Hollywood Chamber.
Oh, really? So what organization is that and what do they do?
This is Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. It's the founder of the Walk of
Hollywood
Fame.
Walk of Fame.
Yes.
She's the one that does all the ceremonies when the stars are getting their stars on the Walk of Fame. She's the chair of the board that approves who gets a star on the Walk of Fame. Yes.
Wow, so you decide everybody's fate.
Very, very quietly we do this. So.
I'm here with Gabrielle Ruiz, who is on Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. How are you?
I am so good. I'm so happy to be here.
So what do you think about being on Crazy Ex-Girlfriend? Because that is an amazing CW show?
CW show.
And it's like really funny because there's a lot of crazy people on there and they're all exes.
My kind of people, crazy, but also I love the fact that it's such a dark, satirical, comedic show that is written so well, mostly from a feminist lens, but also there's musical numbers in it that just comment on the dark comedy of what we're presenting, and I love it. It's so much fun that they're utilizing dancing, singing, acting, and all of those things that really, really make the show special.
Right now I am with Barbara Eden, who is on I Dream of Jeanie. How are you, ma'am? I'm a huge fan of the show.
Well, thank you, Morgan. I'm glad you are. I'm so happy to be here.
So, are you excited to be able to honor some of the terrific people who have gotten their Hollywood stars and on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, including yourself?
I'm very happy to be here with them, yes indeed.
So what's it like being able to get your Hollywood Walk of Fame star? What was the experience like?
It was like having the most wonderful root beer float in the whole world when you're really thirsty. And I loved it, and it's nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too, ma'am. I'm here with B.C. Jean, and how are you today, ma'am?
I'm doing amazing. How are you doing?
I am doing terrific.
Good. I wrote the song "If I Were a Boy" that Beyonce sang.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thank you.
So what did you think about being able to work with Beyonce and being able to write one of her famous songs?
Well, I actually wrote the song for me. I was an artist trying to get signed at the time. I was about 19, 20 years old. And then after I wrote the song, she heard it. So I've actually never met Beyonce, but she sings my song really well, and I'm really happy that the song landed in her arms.
Well, that's amazing. I am here with the magnificent and amazing Penn and Teller. How are you?
Doing very well, thank you. How are you?
And I know Teller does not talk, so what are you guys most excited about to see at the awards ceremony? And I know that you guys have your show Penn and Teller Fool Us on the CW. So are there any big things that we can look forward to?
Well, we're doing, we'll do brand new tricks this year. We close every show with a trick. We'll have all new ones coming up.
And what made you want to uncover the truth about the magic and show everybody what really happens and break the number one code of magic?
Well, some magicians seem to think it's an us and them thing, and we don't see it that way. We see everybody's in it together.
That's great. And how did you guys meet up?
We met through a mutual friend. I bought a stereo from a guy I went to college with, Teller. That was it.
Take me home tonight, and your mother probably knows who I am. Your brother's probably a big fan of mine. The kids today, who knows anything? Listen, I got a lot of nieces and nephews. They run the world, believe me. I take very good care of the little guys. You know that.
Well, that's good. So how long have you been a singer for, since you say this generation does not know who you are?
Well, actually, I've been singing since about 19. I got my record deal in 1977. I played Madison Square Garden. I've sold about 40 million records. I got a beautiful wife, and I got 5 kids that are actually older than you.
And also, what's one of your favorite songs to sing, and are you going to be making an appearance tonight?
Well, I don't know what's happening tonight. I got to get in there. But I had a big song that you guys have probably heard on the radio called Take Me Home Tonight. Take me home tonight. You might have heard that.
I have heard that one.
Thank you so much, huh? See, I broke through to the younger generation. All right, Donnie. Thank you so much.
I'm here with Gossett Jr. So how are you today, sir?
Oh, I'm blessed and very highly favored. I'm very flattered that you would ask to get an interview for me. The more to communicate with your generation, the better.
Aw, well, thank you so much.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's an honor speaking with you. So I have heard that you are a very famous actor.
Uh-huh.
How long have you been acting for?
Well, I was 17 when I started acting. How old are you now?
I'm actually 12, so.
Oh, and you started already, huh? You're ahead of me.
Do you have your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Yes, I do, right by the Hotel Roosevelt.
Oh, wow. So what's the experience like being able to get your Hollywood star and being able to put your name down on the cement and show everybody your name?
It makes me very happy that I didn't go to basketball. And I made a choice back when I was about your age, which way to go, and I chose to get a dramatic scholarship. And I started as a teenager on Broadway, acting and stuff, and now here, fade out, fade in, is still going on. It's nice to have the right choice. To be on the planet, making money is what you love to do.
Definitely. Thank you so much, sir, for this interview. This was awe-inspiring. We got to be able to have a fantastic time here at Tagline Hill in Beverly Hills, and we got to talk to some magnificent people and get some great interviews. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did, and make sure to check out the fantastic show November 24th on the CW, and it's called the Hollywood Walk of Fame Honors. It is definitely worth seeing, and I hope you guys get to see who wins. Bye. See you next time on Kids First, where we tell your kids what they should be watching by real kids, not adults. Make sure to hit and subscribe, and also like and thumbs up. See you next time.